Hello my friends, Chris back again, and today we're going to be reviewing The Wrath of Becky from 2023. So, in case you don't know who Becky is, the first film was just called Becky, and it had Lulu Wilson and Kevin James in it. Basically, Kevin James and his neo-Nazi group, they break into a cabin where Becky and her dad are staying to kind of reconnect after her mom's death. And basically, I'll just put it, like this. Becky is a lot like Kevin McAllister from Home Alone, only she's not trying to just stop the guys. She's trying to maim and kill them. She's a psychopath herself. But she's endearing, and she's charming, and she's a cute little girl. She's just sinister. She reminds me of Mandy from Billy and Mandy. She's just like, I'm gonna destroy everything, with her little voice. But so Wrath of Becky, we pick up a couple years after Becky, the events of Becky. She's on the run. She's ran away from a few foster homes. She finds herself living with an elderly woman. They get along famously. They're great friends and companions. And some Proud Boys, domestic terrorist kind of people roll up into the town and in the diner that Becky's working at. And of course, Becky don't take any guff off nobody. So when they start harassing her and stuff like that, she retaliates. And they follow her home when she gets off work. And the chaos ensues. After everything goes down, she follows said domestic terrorists to their headquarters and does her thing. You know what I mean? And so it was fun. It was very similar to the first one. It was a little shorter than the first one. It only clocks in about like an hour and 25 minutes. It didn't overstay its welcome. It knew what it was, and it got right down to the nitty gritty. It was a fun, quick romp. You know what I mean? It was, there was a lot of good acting. There was a lot of good action, bloody action, but it was good. It was fun to watch because you want to see these gentlemen get their comeuppance. And, so it was very satisfying in that aspect because we all know that Becky's going to bring the pain, if you will. But overall, like I said, it was well-paced. It had good action. It had a fairly generic home invasion revenge story. But, we're not really there for the story. We're more there for the action and stuff. And this delivered in that aspect. Overall, I think it was a really fun movie. I would definitely recommend it for you guys because it's, especially if you've seen the first one, this is a must-see. But if you haven't seen the first one, you don't necessarily have to see the first one to see this one. You could just pick this one up and go with it. But yeah. So if I was to rank Becky or The Wrath of Becky, I would give it a 3.5, 3.5 out of 5 stars because it was highly entertaining. I'm glad that I got to see it and I enjoyed watching it. I think you guys will too if you give it a chance. That's it for Becky. If you guys want to get connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 stuff, go over to Facebook and click on the little magnifying glass and look up Cinema Dolce in the groups and join up and get in on the discussions and all that good stuff. Talk about some movies, see some reviews, chat about some reviews. Just, get in, participate. But anyway, guys, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Love you. Peace out. Adios.